This is hot takes with Nick and Justin. Lots have happened. Absolutely lots.
Yeah,
Wasn't really expecting this. I think we should just go right into it.
Free agency happened.
NFL free agency happened.
It didn't technically start, but it kind of did start, though.
Yeah, it's only been
One day.
less than 24 hours, maybe.
Yeah, basically.
Mostly a lot of action on the running back.
Oh,
But let's get into it.
a lot of running backs, not a lot of safeties.
I just think a lot of running backs, not a lot of defense. Actually, that's a lie because stuff's going on with the Dolphins and stuff. And
Mike Gesicki just signed with the
yeah,
Bengals.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into the running backs. I think the big one everyone wants to hear,
Tony Pollard.
besides you, is
I'm joking.
Saquon Barkley, the
Yeah.
Eagles. 3-year, $37 million. What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts. I think it's definitely an up. Like Swift was great last year, but I think it's definitely an upgrade. Because I feel like bigger pass blocking type running back, but can also has home run ability. And it's just a difference maker when he's on the field.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Like Swift is good and great and all, but like behind the J.C. Kelsey won't be there, of course, but Cam Jurgens slots in at center, and you still have a great offensive line. It's gonna be top. It's gonna be hard to top like his rookie year. But I think behind this offensive line, there's no and the wide receivers, and Jalen Hurts is there's no way he does not eclipse at least 1,400 in my eyes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a big year. I was talking to you guys last night about it. I said, you ever get those feelings where it's just you feel like it won't work out?
Yeah, sometimes some signings.
That's how I feel right now, and I don't know why. It's just like a feeling that I have that I feel like it's just not gonna work out. I really, really wanted to. He's a Penn State guy. He's local.
I think it all depends, because last year the offensive coordinator is going to play a big factor. Because last year, they can run the ball, of course, but if they're not able to throw the ball that great, then it's kind of the same story as last year. They got to use Goddard more.
Well, it wasn't really their fault. Goddard got injured.
Yeah.
So.
But still, I feel like he was healthy for part of the season, first half. I know that.
Yeah, first half they used him. It's just in the playoffs. I don't know against the Bucks.
He just saw a touchdown that game.
They just fell off, but Saquon, I think my thoughts are behind that O line. I basically 100% chance he gets 1,000 yards.
Unless he gets hurt.
Unless he gets hurt like he did last year. Last year he was 40 off or something like that. I think with this, he's in a better DeAndre Swift. Like you said, don't get me wrong.
He was great last year.
Great running back. He's great. But Saquon just fits the team better.
Swift might be like a second or third tier running back. Barkley's in that top echelon.
Another thing I don't really see people talk about. Imagine how much he's going to help out the tush push.
Oh, absolutely. Those quads. Are you kidding me?
Nobody's talking about it. Yes, we lose Jason Kelsey. Best center ever.
We probably get except for A.J. Dillon, the biggest quads in the league.
Yeah. A.J. Dillon's huge.
Yeah, dude.
It was Smith and Swift, right?
And A.J. Brown, I think. Was it A.J. Brown?
I think there was just two of them behind Hurts.
Because I know the running back was behind.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was three.
I think it was
a running back. It was Brown, Smith. Or was it two?
I swear, I think it was two. I feel like it was Swift and Smith.
Yeah. I'm a player here.
Okay, you don't need the whole drive.
I think it's usually Smith. Though. I think Smith is usually back there.
Yeah, it's so.
81 and Smith. Is that Smith?
No, Smith's on the.
That's Kenneth Gainwell.
Huh. I guess they switch it up because I remember seeing.
Yeah.
But
let's stay in division though. The Commanders.
They've had a lot of pickups. Frankie Louvu.
Marcus Mariota.
You got Austin Eckler, probably the biggest one out of
Who
them.
else did they sign? Oh, they got the Cowboys edge rusher. I forget who his name was. But he had 8. I think he had a productive player. But The Commanders signing Eckler, I don't know why. I don't think they needed him. Because I like Brian Robinson a lot.
Mhm.
I don't. It taking carries away from Brian Robinson. So I'm a little mixed about this signing.
I am too, but you gotta think about it. 2 years for 2 years, 11 mil
For
for
a guy
Austin Eckler.
who scores a lot of touchdowns.
Like, I'm taking that deal every day.
Yeah, if he can give me like 8, 9, 10
Yeah.
touchdowns, because that's what he scored. I think he scored the most touchdowns
I think
in
they're
the past
going for
couple
the
years.
same thing of splitting the carries between two running backs like they did with Gibson and
I think I'm probably a better. Would you say a better version of Gibson, Antonio Gibson?
who?
The Commander said Antonio Gibson and
No, who? What are you saying? Like,
you think Austin Eckler is a better version than Antonio Gibbs?
yeah,
I think that's what
yeah,
the receiving type back
no
because
question.
J.D. McKissick,
Yeah,
didn't work out after he re-signed. Oh, thank goodness.
yeah.
Back to the Bills.
Um,
But I'm a little mixed about this signing. I don't think it helped. I think it helps Sam Howell
yeah.
with a veteran running back in there
Mhm.
that can help him in the huddle. But they need O-line.
Yeah.
I think they sign. I think they signed a center. I don't know. But yeah. So that's really it for the Commanders. I thought Aaron Jones signed it.
Aaron Jones, the Vikings. That happened
That-
a little later in the day.
That was a little weird because yesterday it looked like he was gonna stay there, and then it came out that he got cut.
Then he got released, and then
If they were able to keep both of them, that would probably one of the best running back duos.
I
this
mean,
year.
with this kind of running back payment now, it's possible. So
Except when you got Josh Jacobs making what? What was it?
12 million a year.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what his guarantees are. I don't think it's that much.
Yeah.
But if they were able to keep both of them, that would have been a great duo to watch.
Not a lot of, but two running backs going to their rivals.
Yeah.
I think Josh Jacobs though, it could turn out bad.
It could.
There's a very big positive and a very big negative
Like-
that could happen.
Like, can he replace what Aaron Jones did?
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm worried about injuries, payment for Jordan Love,
Yeah.
and
Just how he fits in the offense.
like it's just there's a lot that can go wrong,
Yeah.
but a lot that can go right. It's a
I'm a little confused with this because
high risk, high reward.
I don't know if he really fits their offense that much. I think Aaron Jones was the perfect fit for that running back offense.
I disagree. I think he fits.
You think he fits?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine.
Plus, Aaron Jones does get hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So that is one thing. They're probably getting like a more healthier running back.
Mhm.
But it's gonna be weird seeing him in a Packers jersey.
I mean, it's a big gamble. You got a guy for 4 years. Don't get me wrong. Great running back. He led
Yeah.
the league in rushing yards
2 years ago.
I was
Two
gonna
years.
say last year, but yeah, 2 years ago. He has potential. He showed off that he can be the best in the league. He just has to do it again.
One guy that surprised me with Swift going to the Bears. That
I
was
think, was that the first thing that happened? Him and Pollard. I think.
no. Pollard was like that was there like 2:00.
Well,
Swift was at like 12 something.
when I went on Instagram, those
Well,
were
you
the
follow
first-
like Blitz pickup, whatever.
Oh, I don't know. When I went on Instagram, those are the first two guys I saw, and then it just all kind of crashed.
Yeah, I think everybody saw Swift first, but
Swift, 3
that's
years,
that's a weird
24 mil.
deal. Cause
Yeah, that's
the offensive line isn't great in Chicago,
Mhm.
and jeez, man, what am I doing? Like they're not great in the like what's it called O line, and then I just don't get this signing.
Mhm.
I think Clay Herbert. They could have just had Clay Herbert and
Yeah.
whoever else, but it's gonna be interesting how they use Swift.
I'm just saying right now, right off the rip, I'm getting a Saquon jersey.
Oh yeah.
It's happening. I love Saquon because he went to Penn State,
Penn State legend.
so like it was meant to be. And who was talking trash on him?
Tiki Barber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Clown. Like who says that? So I get
If
it.
you-
Like
if you
say
really-
say you're not like forgiven in the franchise, but don't say you're dead to me. Like, come on.
If you really look into it, look at the effort Saquon tried to put in to stay with the Giants.
And yeah, like
He tried to. What was it? 3 years ago,
he said something about like
he wanted to, not wanting to leave, but he said it was gonna happen or something. Like it was possible.
then they had the year with Brian Dable, and it was like, are they gonna Saquon's gonna stay?
Like the amount of times he stayed and gave him a chance to give him money.
He was loyal, man. That's the one thing.
Exactly. The only reason why he went to the Eagles is because it was perfect for the moment. They needed a running back.
And
they
for-
had money.
And for the spot that he's in his career, he wants to win. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to. He doesn't want to sit down and be a 7-win team. He wants to try to be an 11, 12-win football team and try to win a Super Bowl. I respect Saquon just for being able to gut it after those regimes and not say a word, basically. Just keeping his head down, keep playing.
Yeah.
And then having the year he did with Brian Dable that first year. But I mean,
I just don't
it stinks how they like Daniel Jones is a fine quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's not great. Like he'll like a rare chance he'll get you to the playoffs because he did that and he won a playoff game. But it's just I think everything would be different if they didn't draft Daniel Jones. I think they would have been a better and they didn't pay Daniel Jones.
Like I don't understand the Saquon hate from him going to a rival. Yes.
I get it by the Giants fans because like, dude, you were like, or you played for us and then you're gonna jump ship to the.
Well, it's not like. I just don't understand because if Saquon, okay, say Derrick Henry was on the Eagles we were in position with the Titans, but he was on the Eagles, and we didn't pay him at all. We didn't want to pay him. We couldn't reach an agreement, so he left, and he coincidentally went to a rival. I don't think Saquon has any bad blood against the Giants. I think the
only thing with that is like yeah, you don't pay him, but you don't expect him to go to that team.
Yeah.
That's like who was like Kevin Durant. That's like Kevin Durant left, but you don't expect him to go to Golden State.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that's where it's coming from. Like, dude, that's our biggest rival. He's gonna.
But then again, like, I
get it. Yeah.
I think people are foolish for thinking that he wouldn't take Philly in consideration.
Yeah, that's where he played college ball.
Like it. I don't know. I'm getting a Saquon jersey.
I will say that the edit I saw on
horrible.
No. The one edit with the jersey goes from it's like him standing on
that was on his Instagram. He made that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Like him standing on the sideline.
I'm talking about the one where when he first went to the Eagles, the Photoshop one. That one was horrible.
But yeah, the one on him standing on the sideline that goes to Philly, that was great. That was,
I hate Kelly Green.
He buying a Kelly Green jersey?
Probably.
The Tony Pollard one is confusing.
Let's touch on the DeAndre Swift one a little bit more. Because we didn't really get to it. So, how old is he?
He was a 2018 draft pick.
I was going to say like 25, 26. Yeah.
He may be 26.
25. So, 25 years old, tore his ACL.
Did he tear his ACL?
Yeah, with the Lions. I'm pretty sure.
I know he's injured a lot with the Lions.
I'm pretty sure he tore his ACL.
I don't think he tore his ACL. Injury history.
Okay, maybe not. What did he...
I
swear he got like a big injury with the Lions. Swift Lions injury.
High ankle sprain. That's what it was.
I don't know what I was thinking of. I was thinking of somebody else, I think. I don't know. I just remember him like going through...
He went through a lot of injuries in
Detroit. And then him going to Philly was kind of controversial.
Blessing for his career because he stayed healthy most of the
time.
I don't think he missed
great.
I don't think he missed a game, did he?
No, he didn't. I don't think because I don't.
On the first game, they didn't give him the ball. The first game.
But yeah, let's move to Tony Pollard.
Confusing. It's a confusing sign.
I don't think anybody was expecting it.
So I expected to be Tajay Spears. Just time to go. Because in the moments he played, he looked good, like breaking tackles, all that stuff. You signed Tony Pollard at $8 million.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be the starter, and I don't think he's a starting running back. I think he's like I think they might use him like Zeke and Tony, like how Tajay Spears might be the Zeke, but just a younger version that not like as good as Zeke's prime was because that was on another level, but like just like the way Tajay plays and how tough he is. But yeah, it's a confusing sign to me. Plus, like the way they're going in their franchise,
Yeah.
I just don't see why $8 million to Tony Pollard would be a
Yeah.
great investment.
It's
He's a good player.
like looking at these contracts, it is so sad how running backs have just like are getting paid like this.
Yeah,
Like
but it's just the way the NFL goes, man.
I think Sam Darnold's getting paid $10 million for a year,
I mean, when
and
you're
he's not even gonna like.
the only problem with it is when you're able to find stud running backs in the 5th and 4th round, like it just makes the value.
Yeah, but like I don't understand because that can come with any position. It's just
Hey.
you have to be a good GM.
I think because there's so many running backs
Yeah, like
that you
right
can
now,
draft.
there's a lot of running backs. I would say 20. How many teams would you say have a above average running back out of 32? Don't even count. Don't even count. Just like off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head, probably over half.
Yeah, that's like it's got to be over half.
I mean, the way the teams just sign players, like, yeah,
Like Tony Pollard going to the Titans, though.
it's confusing.
I don't know how it's gonna go.
I don't know where they're heading in their franchise. Like, do they want
It's
us?
confusing. I don't know.
Because you still have Hopkins.
I don't know if they're going down the road with Will Levis. I don't know if they're going with.
Because
I
you,
don't know. It's
you have
confusing.
Hopkins, you trade for AJ Brown to get Traylon Burks' pick, you draft Will Levis, you sign Tony Pollard. It's like, what are you trying to go? You trying to just be middle of the pack? Or are you trying to do something?
I don't know.
But Gus Edwards, I like that signing. The Gus bus.
Yeah, I think with that money too, it works. I think they were not wasting Austin Eckler, but
Austin Eckler was coming.
there was more pieces that they needed other than just Austin Eckler. If they're going to make a championship run, it's not going to be with Austin Eckler, and that's it.
And plus,
End
Gus
story.
Edwards can somewhat replace the touchdowns because I think Gus had a lot. He's like over 10 touchdowns, I know, last year.
Yeah, because
He's in the Ravens offense. Oh, Texans are
Yeah.
trading for Joe Mixon.
they made a move.
Yeah. Because Zach Moss went to Minnesota.
Yeah.
That's going to be the Texans got.
That's right. Like, it's every running back. They're just moving. I don't know.
Get the moving truck or whatever we put your stuff in to move places. You know, get that, get out of town.
Yeah. Devin Singletary to the Giants. I think
It was expected.
Yeah.
Brian Dable knows Devin Singletary so well. Joe Shane.
lots of Giants signings too.
You know the thing is with the Giants, they love going after Bills players. It's not a coincidence. No, I'm not actually being serious.
They just steal your players.
Dude, they have. Like and the Jags are doing it now. They got Mitch Morse and Gabe Davis. It's like, and plus with Brian Dable, like kind of. If you look at Jones Shane's like history, like he signed Isaiah Hodgins, former Bills player,
Yeah.
John Feliciano, former Bills player, Matt Breida, former Bills player. Then there's some other ones, but some practice squad corners that were put in the Bills. It's a lot.
Yeah, the Giants. One thing I don't understand. Brian Burns. I don't understand him. He said, I'm pretty sure he wants to win, but then he goes to the Giants.
He gets traded there. There's nothing he can do. He has nothing. He's under contract and he has to get traded, so
I
he
don't know.
gets traded.
It's very confusing with the Panthers. I don't know what they're doing either.
I got a second round pick for him.
Exactly. No, I think it was
Second and a fifth.
Actually, I think it was a second and a fifth.
Yeah. Pick
Forgot-
39.
I don't understand what's happening. It's
They
Oh.
did sign 2 guards.
yeah.
Damian
I-
Lewis and Robert Hunt. They signed
Yeah.
for
One's good, right? Young.
Well, I think both are good. Both are young.
That's what they
And
need.
they're- But also $158 million they spent in guards.
If you're gonna get rid of Brian Burns, your best defensive player,
I think
that's what I'd like to see out of the Panthers. Them investing in guards.
I think Bryce Young might be sleeping a little more happier after seeing
Yeah,
that his
obviously.
injury.
I think it was not really a given, but I think it was I think it was a
It,
given.
it was a main priority this
It was a
offseason.
given that they were gonna get guards. It's just were they gonna like be lazy about it again and just get guards that weren't as good?
Like $2 million.
Yeah. Like,
You know what I hate about free agency? How every time you go in the comment section, you see one thing is the same: overpaid.
yeah.
That is free agency in a nutshell. You have to overpay to get players in free agency. It's basically
Other than
what,
running backs.
yeah. But like for any position, that you want to be good, you
Yeah.
have to overpay.
Yeah.
It's how the market is. Like Christian Wilkins got $27.5 million. Nothing against Christian Wilkins. He's a great football player.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
27.5.
I don't know. It's
Like
all
it's
over the
just
place.
what Francie did. Man. It's a bidding. What happens in bids? You have to spend more than you want to.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if you're gonna get players, you have to
Spend a little
you
more.
have to spend a little
Spend
bit
$2
more.
million more, $3 million more.
Unless you're like, like guaranteed to win the Super Bowl, which
Yeah.
is never.
Except for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Then Taylor Gibson went to the Patriots. It's a fine move.
Yeah.
It's nothing really.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know about the quarterback situation. They got Jacoby Brissett, but again, like,
Hey, the dog. Hey, he's a dog, man. See the way he played in Washington? Almost how he played good in Washington.
here's sirens.
Guess they're coming after us. What can I say?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just, yeah, he did great in Washington.
For like a year. Like he was a good young running back. And then he got overshadowed by Brian. Man, what is happening out there? Jeez Louise. Called.
But
it's a fire or people somewhere.
speaking of big money, Kirk Cousins,
To a dog.
4 years, 180 million,
Kirk
or
Thuggin.
up to or something.
I cannot wait to see Kirk Cousins on an airplane with a chain around his
Yeah.
neck
I
in Atlanta.
absolutely love this move.
I will say the only thing I have a problem with it is the 4 years.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
I would have liked like a
A 2.
2-3 year deal.
4's a little too much.
But then again, it's Kirk Cousins, and he's just good for pass.
He gets $100 million guaranteed. He always gets.
Yeah.
Dude.
So, I cannot wait to see that Falcons team. I'm not gonna lie. Kyle Pitts is actually gonna be used. It's a guarantee.
You know how I want them? I want them to trade for T. Higgins.
I think the
You could-
Panthers need him.
You could pair Drake London with T. Higgins and have Kyle Pitts if they.
Yeah.
Because I know they're gonna use Kyle Pitts because of Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And you have Bijan and Tyler Algier. Dude, you have
Imagine
weapons.
T. Higgins with the Panthers. That would be perfect. Like perfect fit.
Is the quarterback gonna be able to throw that far? I'm joking.
Just because everyone's not Josh Allen doesn't mean.
I'm not saying that. Like C.J. Stroud's like 6'3".
I'm just saying no, because Josh Allen has a good arm. Like,
Yeah.
he should-
Bryce Young has a good arm.
he's more of like a Drew Brees kind of guy.
Yeah.
But
Some free agents that are still out there. Chase Young. Where do you think Chase Young goes? He's a polarizing topic because former second overall pick, rookie of the year. I'm gonna take my bias out of this. I would love to see him with the Bills. Like I would actually love to see that. You get to pair him with that Sean McDermott's defensive mind. I think like and plus, I think whatever team gets him, and he hits like if you give him a 3-year deal, how much money do you think he's gonna command? $14 million per year, 15, 13.
I don't know about that high.
10, 12.
Yeah,
10,
that
12.
kind of that range, just because of. I think people kind of know his value. He didn't really have the greatest season.
He's coming
Like-
off ACL. But I
So-
think whatever team gets him, and if he hits, like you're gonna have one of the best. You're gonna have a
I
great
could
pass
see
rush.
like the Dolphins getting him, but Dolphins also have to re-sign Tua.
I'd love to see the Bills sign him. It's not biased. I mean, I would actually love to see him with Sean McDermott's defense. How he could do.
I would say I'd love to see him with the Eagles, but the Eagles have the guys. It's just
They just signed
can't-
Bryce Huff. Like
It's just I hope Bryce Huff brings something because
great pressure guys.
they got one of the best not statistically on paper they have one of the best D lines in the league, and they just didn't show up last year.
I think it also hurt with the coordinator they had.
Yeah.
Sean Desai.
So I guess we'll see, but lots of free agency stuff going down. There's still a lot more to come.
Yeah.
Let's get a Derrick Henry prediction in.
Their kind of prediction. What team when you get a guy like Derrick Henry?
I already know my prediction. I think it's the most obvious one. I'm gonna say the Ravens.
Oh jeez. I would love to see him in the Ravens. Backwards head.
I would like to see him with the Ravens too. 8 days we're talking to Proper, so we can talk to him. Like
I forgot we do that.
I bet Proper would love to see Derrick Henry on the Ravens.
Might be salivating from his teeth.
I think it's just a perfect fit for the Ravens.
Yeah.
He's up there in age, yes, but now is their time to go for a ring. So I just think it works.
Dude, imagine Pope coming in.
Yeah.
Just drooling. Geez,
Also,
man.
Jackson Holiday,
Dog.
he's going off.
Clips I've seen of him.
Yeah,
Grand slam.
we'll get to that though another time. But
Oh, you see Blake Snell put on his Instagram story the eye emojis or whatever. Did he do that?
I did not see it. I don't.
He has to sign sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, Garrett Cole also. That's a little scary. Garrett Cole.
Oh, Naeem Hines is leaving.
Oh, he's been locked. They cut him.
Oh, he did. Oh yeah, it says former. He going to the Browns for $3.5 million. It's just a lot of running back movement. It really is.
Oh yeah, the Bills re-signed Young Dawkins. That was a scary one for me. Like when because he put on his Instagram story like Buffalo, my favorite home, but and like, is it okay to say that like ranch on wings? And he put that you think I ever leave? I was getting made fun of for being down. I'm like, dude, my left tackle's gone. But who else? Daniil Hunter's still out there. The safety market is full of guys. Justin Simmons. I've seen a lot of Eagles fans wanting CJ GJ back.
What did you say was on NBC?
CBS.
Oh, CBS.
CBS, free agency tracker. Right, yeah.
Oh, this is what I was looking for before. Like, this is the kind of thing I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniil Hunter's still out there.
The safety market's full of guys still.
Leonard Williams.
Calvin Ridley's a weird one for me.
I wish the Falcons didn't get rid of him.
They had to, though.
Like, I don't know.
What team would you like to see Calvin Ridley on? I don't think he's a number one. He's a number two, I think.
I think it depends on what team. He could absolutely be the number one of the Panthers.
Who else is that?
I want to see some movement with the Panthers, man. I just...
They made two signings.
I don't know.
Who is Kyle? I think Kyle Duggar gets traded in my eyes. I don't know.
But pretty much
Okay, I want the Bills to get Justin Simmons or Cameron
really,
Crowe.
Kirk Cousins is number one, I guess, because he's a quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's a starter.
Justin Simmons is out there. Cameron Crowe. Like the safeties are good. Like there's a lot of good.
I want to see T. Higgins go to the Panthers.
Hey, someone made a Photoshop T. Higgins in a Bills jersey, so I'll be saving that to my wallpaper now.
But I think we should hold off on baseball just because on Thursday. But I think we covered.
Oh, Jameis Winston went to the Browns.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
I did not see that.
8.7. The real QB1 goes to Cleveland. Not this fake, Deshaun Watson. Jerry Jeudy got traded to the Browns too. That happened a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's good for him. That's
get away from. The Broncos are so confusing to me.
You got Deshaun Watson. I
Which
think
is.
We don't know if he's playing or not, but.
No, we don't know if he's gonna play good or not.
Yeah, but
he's like Russell Wilson, just bigger contract.
He went to Russell Wilson went to Steelers.
Yeah. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say now for his press comments?
Ugh.
Pittsburgh Nation, let's wield.
I don't know.
Cause blue collar.
Yeah, but I think we covered everything. Back on Thursday.
Yeah.
Special guest. So.
Yeah, special guest.
Yeah. We'll be back. We'll be back next time.
Yeah.